Welcome, welcome! We have Sunhat week, and I have mine already. So, that's a special legendary Sunhat stream. I'm not wearing my headphones. I have a little sound here from my TV, so I'm not sure if I really hear every mercenary who is sneaking behind me with his axe. But I think we will do it. I didn't want to cut that head here because it's just from my daughter, so I borrowed it. But it might be a little bit small. I'm not sure, but I think it's quite well. Fits quite well. So it will be cool. So let's get the real one, I would say here. Loading the manual save 19, the God save. And there we go. Hemicromus Valerius, thank you very much for your 5 euros in Super Chat. Dude, you're just in time. The head is cool, isn't it? We'll do the whole stream with it. At least if I'm missing the sound, then I might change it. Or if it's itchy or scratching, then I might change it later. But the plan is to have this head the whole stream, guys. Okay, let's check out Sargon. I mean, I've showed you all these items already in the picture, and I also twittered it, so you can also follow me on Twitter if you want. I wouldn't get any of these epic items this week because it is adrenaline and assassination kill, so adrenaline is always weak. I would rather go for any damage or better resistance engravings. Adrenaline, you have definitely plenty. You can get adrenaline from your masteries. You don't really need adrenaline engravings. It's always a waste, a potential damage waste when you have it. Then the Greek sandals, crit damage while low health. It's pretty much bullshit. It also has hunter damage, then damage with bow charge shot. Okay, you might think, if there's nothing better for a traditional hunter build, if you don't have the bighorn bow, then go with damage bow charge shot. But yeah, it is really pointless. It has hunter damage, so nothing for bighorn bow players, and the low health, it's a real crap item. The Old Roost. The Athena's Blessing set is not the best assassin set. Definitely, there are way better sets. The Pirate set is better, the Dionysus set is better, and I think there are other sets that are also better than that. Because the set bonus is only 20% crit chance with assassin abilities, and you basically don't want to have crit chance with assassin abilities. You want to have 100% crit chance in your builds anyway. So these set bonuses here with the additional crit chance are a total waste, because you want to have crit chance always. Because when you only rely on that 20% and you make only an 80% crit chance build, then you don't crit your normal assassinations, and you want to have your normal assassinations without using your abilities also be able to overrun mercenaries. So it's basically pointless to use these additional 20% crit chance. But it's a cool outfit. If you want to have the cool outfit, then go for the item and get it. But the set bonus is basically rubbish. And then we have the Lionheart here. Weak point creation with javelins. Okay, we will not fire so many javelins because the best way to have a ship build is, of course, to fire a lot of arrows, then build up your firepower when starting conflict, and then you throw 1 or 2 fire javelin hits, so you don't make so many javelin hits. So weak point creation with javelins, even though we use some javelins, is weak. Ship health, okay, debatable. Damage taken while boosting is rubbish. It is really not such a great lieutenant. It's not total bullshit, but there are way better ones. Always look for ones that have firepower when starting conflict. That's definitely the best one. And javelin damage and fire javelin damage. So these 2 javelin perks plus firepower when starting conflict is definitely the best. And other than that, I would go for health on sinking ships. That is universal. Not only health on cleaving, that is when you split the ship. Health on sinking applies every time. So it also applies when you cleave, it applies when you sink a ship with arrows, it applies when you do whatever, when you board and sink a ship. Health on sinking ships is universal and it's definitely the best health perk. Other than that, only go for firepower when starting conflict. So, chat is going crazy about my head? Not quite yet. Okay guys, then I would say let's go and do our weekly quests here. We have bounty on our mercenary. That will be Talea the Talon Hand. I've already predicted it. It's always the same order, so there is no magic. It's really easy. You have the order of 21 mercs and they always pick the next one. Always the next one. It's always the next one. You can count actually to the next time Oxasia will arrive. You just have to make the list and make all those 42 weeks and then you have the next time Oxasia will arrive. And if you somehow don't know when it will arrive, just check out your last mercenary, the name of your last mercenary, go to the mercenary list in one of my videos and then just count the weeks from your current mercenary to Oxasia when Oxasia will arrive. So it will actually be in 2 weeks. So next week there will be a ship and the week after then we will get Oxasia, the spawn of chaos, and he will drop the Oxasia's Helm of Darkness. So I will first do my daily quest, which should be somewhere here. Oh, it's here, yeah. Most of the time I can just spot it from the air with Icarus. Today I'm using the Zeus build. It's one of my favorite builds. Here with the 176,000 warrior damage, 700%. I think I've modified it here with the cooldown duration for battle cry. You can also put another 50% crit damage here, then it would be 750% crit at 95% crit chance. That is the Zeus build. It is also in the best epic builds playlist. I think it's already the 3rd video in that playlist.
His blood should stain.
He loves the hat. Yeah, we will get our Sunhat also maybe in our build. I can show you what the Sunhat actually does. 90%, 99% sunburn resistance does not protect you from any fire damage. It is just making you take damage over time less often. So you take damage like every, I don't know, every 500 milliseconds. It's quite fast. It's a bit faster than a second, I think. It's like tick, tick, tick. It's quite rapidly. So I guess my guess is it's every 500 milliseconds. I haven't correctly measured it. But I think the normal burning rate is around 500 milliseconds. And when you wear the sunburn protection engraving or the Sunhat, then it is less often. So I think it's around 1 second. So it's only tick, tick, instead of tick, 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 tick. So it's less often. You don't take.
Time to get paid.
Should I hope. Hopefully I don't know. Should I assassinate him? I haven't read the text messages from her, so hopefully we will get our Orichalcom. Yes. So sunburn resistance, it's not protecting you, it's just giving you less often the fire takes. You will still take fire, you will burn, and you will also take damage, but less often. Only every second normal tick. So like, let's say every second, I would say, instead of every 500 millisecond. So it's quite rubbish. If you want to have a fire protection, I can show you how fire protection is done. For that you need either the Heracles set, which gives you 100% immunity versus fire, or you make a build with the Heracles set engraving, which also gives you 40% as a special engraving, and then you can easily make a 100% fire resistance build with the elemental resistance and using the additional legendary engraving. So that's our... It's already a little bit scratching here. Was that a 9 million? Was it... For some reason it looked like an animation cancel with 9 million? Was it real? I don't know. That looked weird. Maybe I have to re-watch that video. That was a weird kill. It should not have triggered any animation cancel, but it looked like it was one for some reason. Do you have any tips how to get those epic gear pieces? Yes, of course. Use the blacksmith reload. Make a manual save in front of a blacksmith and reload, and then you go. Takes you 35 minutes to get any gear piece you want, normally. If you want a special one where the order actually matters, then it could take a little bit longer. If the order doesn't matter, just engrave what is missing. Where are my quests? And that should... So just engrave what is missing and then you can complete that item. Oh, here we go. So first of all, we'll go for the Mercenary, which is here. So hopefully he's not moving like 3 kilometers away when we fast travel. Some of these mercs do that and it's quite annoying. It's a Starhead, yeah, I haven't had a better one. It's from my daughter. And I'm also playing without sound, or just with very little sound from my TV. But it should be enough. Well, I've made tips videos for almost every question. You should just check out the tips videos playlist, and when you watched every video of that playlist, you should know as much as I know about the game. Maybe not quite, but I think I've put all my knowledge into these tips videos. So that's Talia the Talon Hand. Some followers here. And some civilians. Never mind. So can we kill her? Can we kill her? Oh, we killed her in a single strike from our horse. What a poor merc. $44 or Ichalcum ore, and we don't get the head because I already have the head. So legendaries can only be collected once, and when you already have it, you don't get anything from that merc. But I can apply the transmog now. Now we are in partner look here. My real self and my character in-game. Oh, I almost made the hit with the I wanted to make a very cool hit here with ghost arrows. I just missed it by whatever, a millimeter or so. Okay, what else do we have to do? We have to kill some Athenians, I think, if I remember. So should we make a wall run, or where can we go? Where can we go to kill a lot of Athenians? We have to kill Athenian leaders, 2 of them. So we'll go to Megaris, Ghost Shot, that leader, and maybe another one. And there's a unique mercenary, I should wear something strange. Well, that's the only one actually, and I think it's fine that I only have to wear a hat. I don't want to wear a weird helmet or whatever, so it's quite okay to have a nice looking hat. Actually, we don't have to go inside here. Leaders are always an easy target. If they are in their house, we can just use ghost arrows. Doesn't look like he's anywhere here. So then maybe he is outside, yeah. You have to go outside. I've recently made a video about money and materials. It scales with your levels, so don't waste your time, grind money on early levels. Just wait, when you level up you will have so much money. Like look at my money count. It's always at 10 million because that's the money cap, and the materials are just piling up. That's no cheat or so, it's just piling up because there's nothing more to spend your materials on when you reach level 99. And it will just go up at some point when you play too much. So don't waste your time, grind on low levels. You will get 1000 materials for every item you dismantle on level 99. And you will get 40,000 drachme for every item you dismantle on level 99. So it's, I think I did the math once, it's like 200 times faster. Like when you do a wall run on level 50, you collect like 50,000 drachme in half an hour. And you could just get that by pressing a single button on level 99. Just pressing a single button, it's like 1 second on level 99. Instead of half an hour on level 50 and maybe 10 hours on level 10 or so. So it's not worth it. Just wait. You will have so much money to buy everything. You will have so much money to upgrade your Adrestria. You don't have to upgrade your ship. Just wait. It will get cheaper the higher you are. Just wait. It's not meant to have a fully upgraded ship at low level. Everybody wants to upgrade their ship as soon as possible and they complain about, oh, it's so costly, it's so costly. It's actually insanely cheap. It's insanely cheap when you are above level 70. Is the leader actually here or is he somewhere else? I mean, that's... No, leader should always be here in the fort. That's too far. I'm looking for an easy to reach leader. I have to climb uphill, so that's not optimal. So that's blue and he's very close. So we will go here. Oh Jesus, what happened? Did the game actually crash? My game crashed. That never happened. I just told someone today, get an Xbox because the game never crashes, and now it crashes on stream. It really never does it. That's weird. So whoever is trying to spam the chat, maybe you should rather get banned. Yeah. Maybe some of the mods, please deal with him. So I have to go through the loading screen again. Sorry. The Sunhat bug? No, it's not the Sunhat. We collected the Sunhat already, and there's no issue with that. You cannot collect any legendary item twice. There is no issue. I mean, we've already killed one leader. We have already fast traveled after the collection of the heads. So. Just go continue. The Bretian leader is never in his house. Yeah, he's always in the fort. That's correct, yeah. So we go to Arcadia because there's a leader somewhere in the city always. So here it already saved. Maybe the game doesn't like me wearing the hat while I play. But let's fast travel again. If it now crashes again, then we have some serious problem. You're really enjoying my streams. Thank you, Inks Cognito. So leader should be, I think he should be either in that temple or somewhere else. Oh, there he's roaming around in the city. I just saw him on the street. I think I just saw him here. Yeah. So when we completed the quest with the leaders and the soldiers, I should actually mark the quest so that you see why we are killing leaders. Break the phalanx. And we already killed a lot of archers and stuff already. What? They kind of shot a ghost arrow, it went straight through his body. So hopefully we killed some archers as well. We only killed soldiers, there are still 7 archers to kill, of course. Marksman. And marksman doesn't like to get critted. It's a 95%. He used the spread shot. That's the problem, he used spread shot. When you have spread shot, then you get killed, and hit by 2 arrows you get killed immediately. Thank you, Justin Middleton. Love the hat, lol. Yeah, I will wear it today because of the Sunhat Mercenary. So I have to play without sound, but I can still hear a bit. Okay, that death was because I got hit by 2 arrows at the same time. Because these Athenian marksmen, they're really deadly when they use the spread shot. So that's the most risky enemy, I think, alongside with mercenaries who shoot elemental arrows, because elemental arrows also count as 2 hits immediately. And you can't do anything against it. You have to, you just have to dodge these arrows. When they are elemental arrows, they will just instantly kill you. It's also kind of a bug, which I don't like. And spread shot, of course, is... Yeah, spread shot is kind of obvious, because when 2 arrows hit you at the same time. But also I think it's a bit annoying, they could have made it differently. The leader is called the Oath. I didn't pay attention to their names. Oh, sadly we only have 91. Oh, no, we don't have, we have not completed the other quest yet. I thought we have so little Orichalcum, but we still have to complete the quest. So we only have to go for archers, right? 1 soldier and more archers. So that's an Athenian region, we can just complete... That doesn't count as soldiers. We can just complete all those buildings here. So hopefully there will be some archers. There's a big temple. Where actually? Oh, right there. If we don't get enough archers, we will just travel to Athens, do a little wall run for a minute, and then we have enough archers anyway. Also, I wouldn't recommend to do the arena for that, because in the arena you have only 1 archer, which is a marksman. So you can do the arena when you have to kill marksman. There's a marksman when you go for the Athenian guy in round 4 or so. But there are no other archers. So you won't complete it when you go for the arena. Still 2. So also here no archers. Looks like an archer. That was an archer. Ben Lee, thank you for your support. Thank you for becoming a supporter of this channel. Now since you got so much XP from our picture quest, I hope you enjoy it. Oh, here's also legendary chest. I don't remember what was inside. I've collected it long ago. Maybe it was a part of... could have been a part of... What's the set called? That assassin set with the Shadow of Nyx ability. Could be a part of the Pilgrim set, but I'm not sure. Most of these chests are for Pilgrim set pieces or some weapons, but not so many. I've also dismantled a couple of weapons before. Jesus, so many mercs today. So can we fast travel now, please? So archers, I mean Athens is totally safe, the safest spot here for archers. We have to go quite a bit to reach the wall, but it's the safest spot. What are my YouTube goals? I don't know. How do you define goals? I mean, it would be cool if I don't have to work in the company where I'm still working for. If YouTube could give me a living, that's cool. So that's a good goal. Other than that, I mean those numbers. The numbers that matters is actually the views, right? It's not the subscribers, it's the views. It doesn't matter if you have 1 million or 100,000 subscribers. If you get only 1,000 views per video, it's bad, even if you have 1 million subscribers. So, I'm enjoying the views. But of course 1 million subscribers would be cool. No doubt about that. But it's hard work, of course. I mean, I was joking to my colleagues, right, when I made the YouTube channel like 2 years ago. And when I had like 40 subs, I thought, oh, that went really fast, like a week or so I had a 40, or 1 or 2 weeks I had 40, and I made jokes, okay, maybe 1,000 or 10,000 is a too low goal. Then I made a joke and I said, okay, just let's go for 1 million or so. And doesn't look too far, if you ask me now. Because we are marching towards 100,000. I mean, we have 21,000. We should cross 21,000 during stream today. So it's... I already broke 10,000. Which I never expected like 2 years ago. And now we have 21. And it can just go up, I think. I want to make content that people actually enjoy. I don't want to just get subs or views or clickbait stuff or whatever. I mean, you get views if your videos are good, and I want to make good videos with good information, with all my knowledge. I want to put all my knowledge into these videos and just transfer my knowledge to you, right? And that's what I want to do, and that's how it works actually, I think. Right? That's why people watching these videos, because they get something out of it. They wouldn't watch videos if I would just show you, hey, that's a cool transmog or so. Yeah, maybe you would, but I think giving some information is just so much more valuable. So how many archers do we have? 9, 10. That was no, it was not an archer. Okay. Yeah, just get rid of those guys if they spam you with stupid messages. Short process, no second chance, dude. That's the Zeus build I'm using. So we have reached the 10 archers in the meantime. The Zeus build is in the best epic builds playlist, so you can check it out. 100 million damage build? You would like to know that, right? Yeah, there's actually one trick. I will likely make a video about it. I'm not sure if I can make a video this week, because I've already made like 3 videos in the last 4 or 5 days. And it was like 3 videos and 2 streams in 4 or 5 days. That's really exhausting. I will make a video of a new damage glitch soon. I'm not going to show it now because that would spoil the whole video. But there is kind of a glitch where you can easily get like 20-30 million damage with Fury or 7 million damage with Ring of Chaos with 100% chance, and under some certain circumstances you can also get 100 million with Fury. I actually tried to find a way to break the damage record, but I think it just doesn't work. I mean, there would have been a chance, but I think it just doesn't work. There's one thing that's not working, that's preventing me from doing that. Okay, now we have 135 Orichalcum. Let's buy some Olympian gifts, I would say, because I have all those items anyway. And in the store there is a high chance today that I will get a cool mount, hopefully. Not the own tab, the gear tab. So I have like 3 mounts left here. 1, 2, 3. I have a legendary bow, which is the cheapest item actually. And should we bet that we get the bow first, because that's the cheapest item? I believe we will get the bow first before we get all those mounts, because for some reason I had so much mounts left, and I think there is a lower chance to get these costly items when you pull gifts. It's just a theory, but it might actually be true, because I had like 6 or 7 mounts left when I had my last 12 items. Now I am down to 5. Of course, 1 is a set, but I'm down to 5 technically, and I have still 3 mounts left. So these are the most expensive items, and I think they have a lower chance for some reason. Don't want to be mean, but it's pure speculation. And I'm actually also not sure if any of these can pop up in an Olympian gift. For some reason, I haven't had any item yet from that set, so I haven't touched it. I have not found any item in a gift. So that will be interesting if we can even get the Herald of Dusk set. So let's see what we pull today. Let's buy the first one. Epic Warthgut. Hunter damage, all damage, crit damage, whatever. Next one. Burning duration, health. That's a trash item. Warrior damage, critical damage, damage with swords. Perfect warrior sword. That's the thing, there are perfect items inside these Olympian gifts, and most of them are actually good. And I already have the exact same hoplite sword already. So I have another perfect sword. I will put it to my other 5-1 in my basement. Warrior damage, elemental build-up, damage with heavy blades. Yeah, if there weren't those 50% elemental build-up would be good, but that way it's not really good. Basically dismantle, immediate dismantle. If there's any build-up. Fur gloves, a hunter, assassin, adrenaline per crit. 2 primary damages, adrenaline, that's crap. We want to use these spots with crit damage instead. Is it already the last one? I don't get any legendary. What's happening here? Warrior, elemental resistance, range resistance. That's a perfect item when you want to make a complete maximum resistance build with all 3 resistance types, and simply add melee resistance and you have all 3 resistance types here on the arms. That's also useful for the warrior god build. So a lot of these items are really good, and we haven't found a single legendary item. Last week we got a blue item that was a blue weapon, and this week I haven't gotten a single one as well. So that's really poor. So next week I expect like 3 legendary horses to pop up here. Really, I want all those horses next week, otherwise it's real crap. Not sure if it might be bugged that we don't get any further items. I have a high feeling that the set here might be kind of bugged, because I haven't gotten any piece. But those should actually work. So, what are we going to do? Do we really want to check out Valhalla and the stuff which is in Valhalla? Or do we just want to continue here in Odyssey? I mean, I would like to finally complete these leader quests and these add-on quests to get all those stuff done. I actually want to have all these locations done. I want to have a complete save where everything is just done. I just want to make the map clean, unveil the last part here and clean out and wipe out all the cultists. To get a final save for this game. Gods of the Aegean Sea will be a lot of Neville stuff. I mean, we could just make a sneak peek here in Valhalla, check out what's boring stuff here in Valhalla, and then come back maybe. Continue Odyssey, continue Odyssey. I made a thumbnail and there's Eivor with the head. Actually, I find Eivor's the head fits Eivor better, right? I'm not sure. Stay on Odyssey. Your stream, your choice. Maybe we'll just do the cultist, and like after an hour or so, if we still have time, we can check out Valhalla at the end. Because I know when I go to Valhalla, you guys will just drop and I will at least lose like 25% of viewers. I know you. So we will continue our cultist hunt then. Odyssey, Odyssey, Odyssey. We will continue the cultist hunt for an hour or 2. And then we might check out the quests or the weekly challenges for Valhalla. I mean, it could either be win another dice game or kill another 50 people with swords, which we just do in Norway. So it's basically nothing special. But I want to switch to Valhalla later then. So let's do assassinate the Delian League branch. So what's that? That's probably Athenian stuff here. I think that's Brison. We have to get rid of Brison. We have to get rid of Okitos, of that one. I actually killed those guys in my level 44, stream already. I haven't killed them here in a New Game Plus. Okay, so let's start with that guy here. You pulled exactly at the same time as me and you also got nothing. That's interesting. Maybe there is some kind of timer. When you now pull, you get something good, you have better chances or not. But actually your chances are counted. You get a higher chance the more you pull. So when you pull like 10 items or so, you definitely will get something from the shop. So it's really hard-coded. I think we got a blue item and that blue shop item kind of reset our chance last time, unfortunately. I would have really liked to know if I get a mount or if I get the bow or if I get at least one of those blue gear set items. Would have been interesting to know. Now we have to wait another week. Or maybe I will just pull one tomorrow, but that's not worth it. I will just save it. I'm actually a little lazy to do all those daily quests, so I have only done like 3 or 4 of these daily quests. I should focus and start the game every day, and then I have a little more Orichalcum. I should have like 165 Orichalcum every week, and I only had like 130. So I was missing like 3 daily quests. Sometimes you just don't start the game every day, or you just miss the time. You're just 1 hour too late or so. It always happens. Even if you try to make it every time, every day, then just miss it occasionally. Now you need way more than 13,000. Actually, maybe 13,000 might be a mix of Sargon and Olympian gifts. But there are, I think, 175 shop items or so. I've counted that in one of my videos, or 172, 175. It's something with 170. And when you think that you need like 6 pulls, between 5 and 6 pulls, I think it's more leaning to 6 pulls. We have like 120 pulls, 120 Orichalcum. For 170 items, or 175, give or take 1 or 2. If you multiply that, where's my mobile phone? So if you multiply 120 Orichalcum, so let's say you only get these items from Olympian gifts, that would be likely 120. I mean, there could be a median when you get when you buy some items for 80, some items for Olympian gifts for 120. So let's say it's 100 is the median, but I believe it's likely more leaning to 120. Multiplied with 175, it's 70,500. If you need 120 multiplied with 175, then it's 21,000, and that's more like what I calculated. Around 20,000 is what you need, I think, when it's more leaning to 120. And I've also calculated the amount of weekly quests and daily quests. I think you need like 800 daily quests and 100 weekly quests or so. There's a cool video I made about it. It's the big Ubisoft scam, you should watch it. It's a really cool video. So I calculated all the chances that you need years to get a specific item with some crazy math formulas, and all the necessary quests you have to do. Just imagine doing 800 daily quests, and they're not so interesting actually. It's always like go kill someone or go bring him something, and do that 800 times. Thank you. It's really, it's a lot. I mean, you will get definitely some items from Zargon first, but let's say like after 6 months or so, he will just repeat his stuff and you won't get anything new. So the chances that Zargon pulls something he already showed you will increase. So everything he shows me now is something I already have. The chances are so small that he is showing me the item I actually need, like the horse. Yeah, beacon bow is the best item. I think it costs 175 or 150 or so. So you can get it with your free helix credits. When you have 200 free helix credits from starting the game, from leaving Kefalonia, I think at that point you get 200. Then you can simply get the beacon bow. You don't have to buy any helix package. You can just get the beacon bow with your free credits. Actually, I should complete the location, right? Because then we don't have to go here anymore. If we really want to complete, or if I really want to complete all those locations, I should also complete that one. We have 3 mercs here, actually. Mid-air multi-shot. Oh, I didn't kill the merc. I think it didn't crit. Just get out of my way. What's that? Chest. Okay. More captain, more chest. But maybe we don't have to go there anymore. I thought he didn't die. Just gave him another shot. Okay. Some cool action here. We have to burn supplies. Which supplies? I thought I saw some supplies here. Where are these supplies? There should be some. There's a mercenary actually. Another one. Stupid dog. Okay. Shield guy needs a ghost arrow. Here are our supplies. Okay. So many mercs, it's incredible. So we will just eradicate all those mercenaries here from the game. Jesus, how many mercs did we kill? Like 10 or so in that marble quarry. That was really weird. So, and there's another one, of course. Don't want to bother about that merc now. We'll go here. Yeah, with a level 99 build, it's so powerful, it's so cool, right? I really want to do that marathon, the marathon stream where I play the whole game in a New Game Plus. But actually then I shouldn't complete it right now here. But I really want to do it. Maybe that marathon game will be from an older save. Or I will just not continue that. Not sure. But I really want to show you how cool is it to play the whole game starting from Kefalonia in a New Game Plus with one of these builds. It's really cool, it's really amazing. Just blow them away with Aris Madness or Ring of Chaos. Maybe we'll use some special build for that. Maybe the new Assassin build with melee resistance and ISO enhance. That's probably a cool idea. Another merc. He wasn't even hunting us, we just killed her. I love that build, especially because when you make these kills here from the horseback, it's really awesome. That build can actually do kills from horseback. on Mercenaries, on Nightmare. Only 20 million. That was wicked. Only 20 million. Jesus. The build is so weak. Now we are out of everything, it seems. Out of arrows, out of health, out of whatever. I will just craft. Can I craft arrows while I'm doing some animation stuff? I never tried. I actually can't craft. Oh, it's stupid. He just hit me again. What is that? A godlike archer on top. Jesus, and he's shooting again like 2 arrows in 100 milliseconds or what? And another arrow, of course. Godlike archers. Can you be a mod T7? No. My mods are selected by hand, and the best guys around in my Discord, so I mean, it's like those people who ask, can I be a mod, are likely not getting to be a mod, right? It's always those people who really want to be one. I'm not sure. I mean, you just want to have the power, right? You just want to have the power. Maybe one day, not sure. Just show me that you deserve it. Oh, another chest here. Maybe I should dismantle stuff. I have quite some room for collecting items. I have like 30 or so. Oh, we are at exactly 150. Now we have to dismantle. I had room for like 30 items. Now I have to dismantle. Overpower shit. Poison, hunter, damage on animals. Any stuff will be dismantled. War spirit animals. That's the thing I got from Zargon. Adrenaline, dismantle. Warrior, adrenaline, dismantle. Dismantle. That's another one here. I have that Hoplite sword. I also got it from Zargon. It's the exact same copy here. And that has a different order. I think those two, or those two, in that order. They were from Zargon, and I found another one at the Blacksmith in a different order. That's weird, actually. I have 1, 2, 3 perfect warrior swords with all the same transmog here. That's weird. Maybe that is a higher chance for that sword to have that transmog with that engravings. Interesting. Interesting. So don't dismantle the bandit bow. Actually got another bandit bow, can you believe it? I almost thought it was a copy. Here we have crit chance, crit damage, and here we have assassin crit chance. I thought, what? And then all damage, okay. I was just like... I mean, we could dismantle it, but it's not so bad. So I will keep that other bandit bow. Low health. Intoxication duration is crap. Then here we have elemental. Okay, that's a good one, but actually without melee resistance might not be so good. I mean, I have one of these already. I have them for every type. I have one with assassin and 2 L3 resistances, and that's a dismantle. Adrenaline is a dismantle. Low health, dismantle. Almost done, guys. Damage on animals. Burning duration. Build up. Now that was the Aros breastplate, which has a crap build up. Intoxication duration, of course. And I don't want that combination. Low health, crap. Anything else? There will most likely be a lot of copies meanwhile. But I have 27 free now, it should be fine, so we can collect a lot of stuff. I've also put a lot of stuff in back in my ship, so got rid of a lot of stuff there. I just dismantle it because it's faster for me. If you are not at level 99, don't have anything, you should rather sell them, yes. So I just dismantle them for convenience, because I have so much money anyway. I only have to like sell 2-3 weapons to be at maximum money cap. When I just change my engravings or buy some random stuff, I lose like 100,000, I just have to sell 2 weapons. So it's pointless, I will just dismantle it. Maybe I will reach the materials cap, which is most likely 10 million. I have 3 million stuff. 3 million wood, 3 million iron, almost 3 million leather, I think. Not sure if anybody legitimately reached the materials cap. I know someone has like 6 million or so.
Should be careful. High security here.
Oh, it was no animation cancel, but he was kneeing. I thought it... Jesus Christ. Do you see those X dudes? They made like a simultaneous coordinated attack. Like, let's hit him together. Okay, anyway. It's always those X guys, right? For some reason, it's always X's. I mean, they're really sneaky and... the most mean enemies in the game.
Let's hope no one noticed.
I actually didn't even see the other guards. Take that. They totally blended in last time. Just didn't see them.
I hope.
X better than sword? Nah, not really. X is better than sword for computer enemies, for NPCs, yes, but not for humans. Because if they are so dumb and not being able to do anything, they just need range to hit me. I mean, that's no offense, but that's, I think, the reason why those NPCs are stronger when they have a ranged weapon, especially a ranged weapon that does a real big swing. So that really helps them to hit you. Do we have more cultists here? Did I kill that guy already? We have... so we should have almost... no, we have only one from the Delian League. We have to kill all those 6 gods of the Aegean Sea. That's something we could do. Maybe I have to go to the cultist menu. That's on Kitera Island. That's a longer quest, so we might not do that. We can buy that clue in Corinthia. Okay, we may need to do that. The monger is dead. What's that guy? Nation treasure in Locris Fort contains a clue. Cleon's dead. Kodros, we could kill Kodros, Iobatis. That's on some of these islands. And the centaur. Could kill the centaur. So basically we have that guy here. That's the centaur. We have that guy here. And is there another one? Here. Okay, we could go for these three. That will be quick. I cannot fast travel. Jesus. A burning pig. Okay, what's faster here? City is slowing us down, so we will go for the peak. You buy materials that you are not stuck at 9 million drachmae. Actually, what you can do so that you avoid an overflow is you can just sell your gear. Even if you have reached the money cap, then you could sell your gear to prevent getting more materials. So that will give you more money, but you cannot get more money, and that way you don't blow up your material count. I mean, sometimes your material count also looks awkward if you have like 1 million materials and everybody's asking you, how do you get so much materials? I have only 100. Yeah, because it's exponential growth. And when you don't have anything to spend it on, it will just pile up. Like when you dismantle 10,000 weapons, it will be like that. I have thought about selling weapons, but it's just not so convenient. You have to go to the blacksmith every time just to sell your weapons to avoid getting more materials, and then I would just say, okay, just get more materials, just dismantle whatever. It's more convenient, it's faster, it's a better way to do when you have enough money anyway. What should I explain? I don't read every chat messages, I just pick up a random chat message and say something about it. If you want something specific, maybe try to use super chat or so, because then I will definitely see that. Otherwise I will just pick some random chat stuff. Is it about low level build? I made a low level build video, so that's a video you could watch. I think I picked the worst possible route to get to that stupid cultist. That's the worst possible route. Is it a cave? No, it's not even a cave. Sometimes you find some graphic errors when you go to these very uncommon locations. I'm not even knowing which league we actually complete here. I will just kill some random cultists, and at the end we will hopefully kill everyone. Not sure if we can complete that today, but we will kill a couple of them and then just continue maybe with Valhalla later. I also thought about making a new build, but I've made a lot of builds recently. Now he's in a cave, right? He's in some kind of... That was the quarry here, or the mines. The mining location here, right? He's underground there, I believe. Yeah, that's the Sunhat. We just got it from Talea, the Talon hand. She was so nice because I just hit her with a single hit from my horse that she just gave me her head, which is a shiny legendary head with sunburn resistance.
Better stay hidden.
It's his overprotective head. Yeah. It's actually Talea is a female, right? I believe. So it's her overprotective, or mine, yes, if you want to say mine. Ah, Jesus. They didn't want to climb that way. Oh, I missed so badly on that Furious bloodline. I just went past him, pressed the button, and of course it didn't hit him. Guys, on a map there's a story which says bounty on your head. You should not spend that money, it's probably a scam if you really have to spend that. I don't know how to make those story quests. But if it really works like that, then it's an easy way to lose your money. That could be a cool materials sink actually, if someone made a quest like you have to spend 1,000,000 wood to get that item. I would probably do that to reduce my wood count. Just for fun, just to try it out. I mean just try it. If you have to pay that amount, it would be cool just to try it. I mean, there's no problem to get that money back. Loot treasure. Is there another treasure inside? One. There's one more inside. Might be one more inside. Might be one more inside or not. I would be disappointed if there is no chest inside. Because it looked like here's one. T7, you need PC for what? Yeah, for the story creator mode, of course, to create quests. You know, I have a PC. It's here. That's why you're not a mod, dude. Oh, there was one chest left, right? It was somewhere here. Ah, on top. Okay. Just got that. Actually, I want to ask you guys a question. What would you rather watch on Saturday? Would you rather watch Origins? Would you watch the marathon stream where I do a complete New Game Plus? Or would you rather see that I continue my level 44 save into Atlantis and doing an under-leveled Atlantis run? What's your preference on that? I was thinking about making a poll in the community tab, but I could ask you now also. Maybe there's not enough people to vote here, but you could tell me your preference on that, maybe. I don't have many fast roll points here. Oh, that's a bit uncomfortable. Get my ego. 44 into Atlantis? Level 44 Atlantis? I mean, I really also want to do Origins. I really want to do Origins as well. Or the marathon stream where we try not to die a single time and do it really as fast as possible. I mean, there would be some conditions for the marathon stream because it's easy anyway, right? Origins. Level 44 Atlantis. I think Atlantis wins right now, right? Oh, he survived. Probably some resistance or whatever. That dogs or that wolves are just the most annoying animals. Like if a wolf could even survive a horse in full speed, he would just be stomped to death. Let's try that again. I think I didn't hit him properly. Same as the one before. If you had to pick a vote, you would vote for Origins. Okay. It's pretty much divided, so no one wants to see me do a marathon, single stream, New Game Plus with a really crazy build. I thought that's actually cool as well. Hey, maybe we'll then delay that. And then the decision is probably between Origins and the level 44 Atlantis. Another Origins. I really have to make a poll, right? I mean, it's totally split now. And the problem is, I really wanted to do 2 streams. I wanted to do a stream on Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday. But it looks like I can only do 1 stream this weekend, and that will be definitely on Saturday. So I have to decide which one I do. I think it's pretty much going for level 44 Atlantis right now. Because I think that might just be the more interesting thing. I mean, you can see me playing overpowered stuff here all the way. It pretty much looks the same. Actually, there won't even be so much fighting. Oh Jesus. Jesus, there's some archers shit going on. Archers. Ghost arrow that didn't crit through the wall? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Stupid shield guy. That way I would have loved to have shield break actually. Now I can understand you, Shana, that you really like shield break. For those stupid enemies, shield break is really good, I think. Yeah. Also for these cultist guards, most likely. So let's confirm that guy. I really have to try out to use shield break, really. I mean, shield break has an insane reload. It's like, boom, can use it again. Boom, you can use it again. But it also costs adrenaline, so it's not so good. If it was for free, it would be awesome. Or if it costed like half an adrenaline bar. Sadly, that's not possible. You vote as well for Atlantis. No Origins. Atlantis Origins. I think I may have to disappoint half of you. Whatever I do. I would like to do both. But I can't switch in just during the stream. That would be stupid because then we have mixed streams and I can't make a good playlist out of it. So we have to make one stream playing only one game and the other stream playing only the other game. I think only these Tuesday streams, they are good for having two different or multiple different games. So we'll only do random stuff on Tuesdays. We have to focus on one game during the other streams. So that was the answer. You don't pay nothing when you have your bounty or what? Interesting. Maybe it doesn't work then. Well, yes, but Atlantis first. So if we play Atlantis first, the thing is, we might have to do the whole Atlantis DLC, which then takes up 3 streams. So that would likely be like 3 weeks, or if we can do that somewhere between like some streams on Sunday, then we can make it faster. But it would mean when we start now with Atlantis that we likely go with the whole Atlantis stuff first. Do a ring of chaos through the wall? Kind of didn't work, okay. Just some stupid archer somewhere. I don't know where it came from. Oh, he's really... That was even a spread shot. I magically survived that. So now the region was different. It was an Athenian region, and when the region is Athenian, the leader is in his leader house. That was different when we did that on Saturday. On Saturday, the leader was outside the city, so it is exactly like someone said in the chat. There should be some supplies to burn actually. I would like to finish that location. Same as the other locations we visit. And then I would say we do the gods or whatever of the Aegean Sea. Jesus, does this chest here belong to... It doesn't belong to the leader house actually. Doesn't belong to that. I think we do the gods of the Aegean Sea. And then we will skip or move to Valhalla and check out what's going on in Valhalla. Probably nothing much, but or nothing major. Another chest here. Then we have our chests. Another war supplies outside. A lot of chests here in that city and it's a bit irritating. Okay. Now I have to go outside of the location. Otherwise I can't fast travel. You just tuned in, you love the Sunhat? Actually there's something, here I wear it the other way around, so when you see that, it's from my daughter. There's some happy stickers or whatever it's. So I just wear it the other way around so that there's no happy text on top of the head. Are you gonna do Wrath of the Druids? Yeah, I will most likely play it because I already got the ultimate version of Valhalla, so I have to play it. Will likely do a stream about it and then tell you how much I dislike it. So we got that guy. So here's the cultist. Here's another one. I think here should be another one. I'm not sure. Here is also one. Let's do that one first, maybe. I think it might be the quickest to access. I'm actually also a bit tired, but I kind of get a bit enthusiasm here right when I play. It's cool. I was really tired before the stream, but now I think I can continue a bit more. Oh, that was the wrong side. Jumped off to the wrong side. Really wanted to jump off here. Sparta kick is awesome. Nah. Shield break is probably something I have to try more often. Now it gets itchy. You would like to see the happy tag? It's amazing. Okay. The happy tag. Happy tag. I have to turn it around a bit. Maybe you can see it now. Happy. It kind of hurts because it's quite small. So the head is really small. It's made for kids. So it doesn't really fit well. There's that soft band here inside, and it doesn't fit on my head. Just the hard part is scratching here. You got also the season pass, yeah, so we both have to play it. You have no desire to play. I can totally understand that. I can totally understand that. I even have to force myself probably to play the DLC. But whatever, it will be different. I mean, I haven't played much of Valhalla lately. I even thinking about doing a Valhalla completion stream or so, where I complete all those Cairn stones. But maybe then I will definitely need another desk. I mean, he barely survived the last attack, but... Have you been to Greece in real life? Greece, not yet, no. I have been to Italy, liked it. To Rome, really liked it. Greece, not yet. I would like to go to Greece, but at the moment, it's not a good time to do that. Sparta Cake, save materials. I didn't use the sleep arrows. Sleep arrows? For what do you need sleep arrows? Have you seen the new pick in Discord? Probably not yet. You have so many picks. You change them every 10 minutes like yesterday. I don't even know if someone is giving you the XP for it. Maybe we have to work on that. And that's also a reason why you're not getting a mod, because you just want to get more XP, then it could give yourself more XP, so definitely a reason not to do that. You see? Visualization, cast lifting her leg and projectile an enemy into midair. Is that? Oh, you mean, oh yeah, from Sparta Kick, the animation from Sparta Kick. Okay, okay, now I get what you mean. I thought, what are you talking about? Okay, Sparta Kick. Yeah, Cassandra lifting her sexy legs. Jesus, not gonna die, not gonna die, not gonna die. Come on. And oh, that was a close call. I didn't pay much attention to my health. But anyway, call this down. Jesus. Oh, we will go. We will just sail away from those two. We'll sail away here so that we can fast travel. There's one north of Lesbos, I think. Oh, that's a fast one. Now they are slowing down. I think they will automatically slow down. They could go as fast as you, but if you want to escape, they let you escape. Okay, so can we now fast travel? Are we already out of combat? It's not healing yet. Oh no. Then we have to fast travel before we get into combat again. You hardly use abilities. Well, Ares Madness is of course a killer ability. I mean, it also could be a challenge to not use abilities. Then you could play with the Blade of Yaminas, or just use no abilities and no Blade of Yaminas. Ah, that's a challenge. But the build is still so strong, most likely, which you have, so it doesn't matter at all. It will just still be like one hit and you get this 1.38 million. Oh, that's cool. Now we can. Should we fire some fire javelins into that mercenary? We want to turn around quickly and just shoot him. Can we kill him? Die! So you normally cannot do that, right? Except if you get into conflict and you can suddenly fire your arrows. For some reason we can't really hit him. I mean, he is also not losing any health. Or at least I don't see that he is losing anything. No, I can't really move anywhere. I just pressed dock ship. I actually really hit him. Out of arrows. Oh, stupid. Impale him. Well, I just can't hit him with my ship. It's a bit sad. I thought I can do that. And I actually remember that I did it, but come on, undock ship. Jesus, move the ship. Jesus. We really go for all of those. I mean, we could just skip to Valhalla now, like in 10 minutes or so. Let's just do that one here, and then let's check what's Valhalla actually offering today. Maybe there's something interesting. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think so, but I mean, we made some good progression on the cultists. We killed like 7. That will be the 8 cultists now. The Sunhat is looking good with the trend. Yeah, might be actually. The Sunhat is looking like Bruce said it. It's really good looking with many sets. Because many of these helmets actually don't really look so good in that game. And maybe some are really looking misplaced, and the head is a good alternative to those. But I'd rather prefer not to wear any helmet. If it doesn't look good, I just don't use any helmet. So we are... Our ship is right here. So here should be... There should be some cultists roaming around here, if I didn't get it wrong.
Look there! Salvage!
Now you play Valhalla? No, Valhalla. Yeah, Valhalla also needs some love, don't you think? So, what's the cultist? The big one? The 2 big ones. I think one of them is a cultist. I don't know which one. We could just get that that one which is very far away. It's an easy target.
More speed! Let's move it!
There's really no cult. Are you sure there's no cultist? I remember there's one. There was one here. There was one here. Okay, let's check the clues. I remember that there was one. Weakening Obsidian Islands, Sea Battle. That's him. Hunt other cultists from the Sea Branch. Okay. That's the one next to Crete, and the leader is in the southwestern part, south of Messenia. Not sure about those two. That's the sea battle guy. Not sure about those two. Are you really saying there is no cultist here? I really thought there was. Okay, if you tell me that, then I'll just go for that one here. We could go from here. Oh, I can't fast travel now because I'm now into combat. Don't know if you answered. I was gonna go for a bit, but you want to Odyssey? You want to see Odyssey remastered? Yes, I would like to have Odyssey remastered for Series X or whatever next gen or so. It would be cool to have something fixed, like modifying your epics with some heavy prices, for example, so they don't have to grind, or getting better legendary, or re-rolling your engravings or whatever. These would be good options to fix some of these issues. Maybe give the players a bit more materials at the beginning or so. Yeah, mostly fix those issues that you could really... When you have so much material, so much money in the end game, there need to be more money in material things, so that we can really manufacture our own epic items in some way. Maybe if it's just a reroll, that would be kind of not so cool, but that you can really change your engraving, replace it, of course, by sticking to the engraving rules. But I think that's something which is definitely missing, which would make it so much easier and so much fun for everybody to make all those builds, because then they could simply get all those items faster. A lot of people just rely on legendary items because they simply don't want to go to the blacksmith, grind for these items. So that would access the build mechanics for more people if it was easier to modify your items, even if it costs a lot of money or materials. And yeah, makes those legendary items something little more valuable. You know, the set bonuses are weak compared to the epic items. So either there need to be a bigger gap between armor or DPS values so that legendary items actually matter, or there need to be 4 engraving spots and a set bonus. So every legendary item has like the same 4 engravings and a set bonus. That would make them at least on par with legendary with epic items. But even though if they are fixed, they would still be bad, because most of these sets contain a lot of adrenaline, movement speed while crouching and stuff like that. I think there should also be some kind of, maybe manufacturing also the legendary items. So maybe a reroll option would actually be good. Not only for epics, maybe in some way also for legendary items. Because when there is a really good sword, then of course we use the legendary sword because it has like 200 or 300 more DPS. But that happens very rarely, because there is simply almost never a good legendary replacement. So we always have to... I'm totally going the wrong direction. Oh Jesus, that's the one crap. Yeah, because we totally not use any legendary weapon. For example, swords. There is like only 1 or 2 swords with damage swords on it. So we don't use any of them which don't have damage swords, and only the Yumminess and the Milanese sword are possible swords which have that engraving. Then we rather use the epic ones because we want to place legendary engraving below, otherwise we will have to place damage swords in the lowest slot. So that gives you a little less options. That's just one example, which really annoys me because I use a lot of swords and I never use a legendary sword because of that reason. They don't have damage swords, they don't have the best engravings on them. So it would be cool if we are able to change it in some way. It's above cost, it's the one you want. Above cost, you mean? Here. Okay, there was one. Okay. Now we will go for that one. We're almost there. It's a shark. How much points you should put into critical hit chance and crit damage depends on how much you have. Check out the build you want to make from the build videos. And if you have 200 points, then I would not max it out. So if you have less than 200 points, don't max out your mastery abilities. Only put like 12 or 15 maximum on the important ones. If you have like 300, then you can max out crit chance definitely. But below 200 points, you should really spread your points, a couple of points there, a couple of points there. It's even beneficial if you have only 98% crit chance and use your 10 points on anything else, which gives you like 50% more crit damage or so. So that last 2% crit chance, it's maybe not worth it below 200 points or even way below. But of course you can do that, but you will sacrifice damage. Of course you can max out your crit chance very early, but it will sacrifice damage. Because only every 20th hit or so will be not a critical hit, or even only every 50 hit or so. If you have 2% chance left. It's like every 50th hit will not be a critical hit. 2%. So it's a waste. Pretty much a waste. If you go for maximum. But it depends. It depends. If you like it, if you like to max it. Did I actually kill that one already? That was super easy. Was it the cultist? Really? Oh, that was very easy, come on. There were no other ships. No other ships. So the other one was north, of course. Okay, we will go here south, or maybe we will use that. Jesus. Yeah, epics are just way better. That's the problem. I mean, it's cool because we can totally modify it. We don't have to rely on legendary items. I mean, it would also be bad if you just have to use a legendary item because it has like a 10 times higher DPS, but the engravings are all rubbish. That would also be totally unbalanced, right? So it's good that we have epics, that they are really meaningful, and that we can basically do whatever we want with our build. Also, I would like to have it a bit easier to get the perfect epic items for many of you. And yeah, fixing the legendary stuffs, that's also really cool. A really important thing. Fixing legendary makes them more important or makes them have better engravings. And let us be able to modify our epics much easier. I mean, you could like make it a requirement to complete all the purchases in Hephaestus workshop or so. So something really late game. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just talking too much. I wanted to call the Adrestia, instead I picked up a small ship instead of my Adrestia. I think I'm getting tired now. I think I'm getting tired now. So I mistook that small boat for my Adrestia apparently. So now I'm getting the right one. Okay, that's the right one. What was I thinking in using that small boat, guys? Okay, so here should be a cultist somewhere. I placed the marker, okay. Some cultist here. I think it was close to the statue or somewhere there. Yeah, the Belt of the Sphinx is actually a unique item. You don't have to make legendary items so unique that they contain all those magic engravings. It's also a way, but I think that's a way which is rather breaking the game. So rather makes them better. I mean, the Northern Traveler set introduced legendary items with 4 engravings. So it's possible to have 4 slots with a set bonus. But those plus 5% or 10% all damage were also rubbish. So do we have another clue actually here? Investigate the clue to discover the identity. I have to go to the menu probably and open that. Investigate the clue. Do we have clues here? Letter. I think I have opened everything. Undiscovered. North of Terra, okay. So we got that clue. I don't see any ship or any cultists here. I mean, it could be on that ship, but I don't think so. There would be a cultist marker on it, right? So we will go to that one north of Terra. Are we in combat right now? Okay. Wait a second, guys, I have to check something. I'll be right back. Okay. So, the one north of Terra. Can we fast travel now? Yes. I almost thought we were in combat already. No, there won't be any more bug fixes or updates in Odyssey. I mean, the last real bug fix was over 18 months ago, and then they only added 2 sets, which were the Ezio set and the Northern Traveler set. That were basically only marketing purposes, to push the game, to get more people into the game, and to obviously to have some marketing for Valhalla with the Northern Traveler set. And they added more bugs than they fixed by adding these sets, so don't expect any patch for this game. They just finished updating this game, so there won't be any fix for the Bighorn bow or so. It will just stay like it is. It's a big company and they don't want to have any of their employees working on that game anymore. It's finished, they just generate money with it. So there won't be any updates, there won't be any new DLC or whatever. It's sad to say that, but it's just a fact. Yeah, I have so many artifact fragments because I have killed so many cultists in like 7, 8 New Game Plus. And you exchange them only once in your first playthrough. You exchange them for upgrading your spare. But after that you just keep collecting them. And I didn't even collect all of them every time. I just collected these cultists which I have to kill. I don't know if it's like 15 or 20 maximum. And then I went on, did the next New Game Plus. I already did Asterion. So that was north of the Pirate Islands. That's Asterion. So there's a guy, I believe. It's a mercenary, of course. If I can't find a new cultist here, then I switch to play a bit of Valhalla now. So that was north of Terra. It could have also been here. The cultist ship was sunk on a ruin north of Terra. Was sunk. Maybe he got a new one? Actually don't remember where they were. I just know that the head of that branch is south of Mercenary. So we probably kill those ships just for no reason now. So they can't be on the small ones. They're not here. I have to kill that ship quickly now. Get my health back. That's the cool thing when you have health on sinking ships. You don't have to turn around. Oh, that's a big guy. You don't have to turn around and cleave the other ship. You can just shoot some arrows and sink it and immediately get your health back. That could really help you sometimes. It's way better than health on cleaving in my opinion. How old I am? Oh, that question was already asked last stream, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I am so old that I even lost the counting. So it's quite old. So I was born in 1984. Now you can calculate how old I am. I didn't have my birthday this year yet. I'm not sure. Is it 36? Should be 36 then, right? Is it bad when you don't know your own age? Is that bad? Or is it common? I don't know. Is that a bad thing? Because I usually don't have a party when I have my birthday, so I don't really count. Is that a bad thing? I mean, I feel just no, I probably won't do another cultist now. I mean, there is one definitely here. I won't do another one. So let's check out what's going on in Valhalla. Let's make a save. Or just that, let's fast travel here and make a save on land. It's the COVID that made me forget. No, I don't think so. It was the same last year and the year before. I'm not sure. Then I was 34, 35. Should be 36 now actually. Should be 36, should be fine. That's probably correct. So override it again. Yeah, and let's check out Valhalla, I would say. You're older than me, so it's good. I'm 37. I haven't had my birthday this year. I'm 37 actually already. I actually have to count. It's real high mathematics to count your birthday, right? No, I don't think so. I'm 36. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know it if I had 37. So what's wrong with Valhalla here? Oh, now it comes. The menu was gone. I'm 36 because I have my birthday in November. And I just had my birthday. No. Yeah, guys, it's an update. It's a weekly update stream. We have to do it. Come on. Let's check out what crazy challenges we have today. I mean, we can also make Valhalla fun. The meat festival, win drinking games. That's from last week. I haven't claimed it. Last week's. We can make it fun if we make fun of the game together. Recruit another player's jumps Viking. I feel like I have done that last week already. Perform kills by using Danax. Okay. Perform any kind of assassinations to complete this challenge. 100. No, we won't do 100. Perform kills by using a hammer. 50. Rock and roll. Win dice games. I mean, we can win one, and then we will participate. So it's always do a dice game. Come on. Always do a dice game. Always do 50 kills. You know why that's the case? I can explain you why that is the case. Because there are no enemy types in Valhalla. The game is so poor that there are no enemy types in Valhalla. There's just enemies. And they are just English enemies or Vikings or whatever. There is even no difference. They don't differ between Vikings or other enemies. There is no database in the game for that. They don't count it differently, so they don't have enemy types. That's also a thing which is totally missing. And that is the reason why they can't make any other challenges. They can only count the weapon you kill them, but they cannot count make some elite kills like those with the yellow health bar. There is apparently no way that they can do it. Otherwise, I don't know why it wouldn't be here, but it looks like they just can't do it, which is really, really poor again. Load. Or just continue. Why is here no continue button? I don't know. Just load the latest autosave. No, please go back, that's why. Actually, we gained some viewers since we switched to Valhalla. So, I will better keep playing Valhalla for a bit now. Maybe the sea battles were a little bit too boring. So we now go for Valhalla. Do another dice game. Win with the Skadi's hand trick. Now we are in Walden, okay. We don't have to do drinking games. We will do fast travel, do the dice game, which I enjoy most actually. So that's one of the challenges I really enjoy most. Can I add you on Ubisoft Connect? I don't use that really. Do what you want. Kill me. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff I have to do, like doing all those very interesting mysteries, doing all the very interesting Cairn stones. Maybe we can just do a Cairn stone stream. What about that? No, not really, right?
Game well.
Yes.
Let us.
All right then. Let us begin.
Well met, Eivor.
They should make an AC game that continues the storyline for Cassandra, yeah. The problem is Cassandra is trapped in the cave on Terra, story-wise. So how do you fix it? It's a bit of a problem, right? So they literally fixed Cassandra forever in that cave. And so her story was only a one game story. So they always, that's also the reason why I think it's such a messed up story. You introduce a new character and then that character cannot continue the story. And then you have to introduce another character because you messed up your story with the last game. If you have seen the story, the end of Valhalla, then you would know what I mean. It's totally messed up. It's even worse than anything you have seen in Odyssey. It's just getting worse and worse story-wise. It's totally weird. I don't want to spoil you anything. Play Valhalla, see the end of the story, and it's just totally crazy. I mean, at least we won't see Leela again. That's the only good thing, maybe. Oh, Jesus. It's like the god roll, but I don't use the X perk. We'll just pot the hand. Alexia's daughter can't be Arya because they lived like 300 years apart. So, I mean, okay, if Alexios was also trapped in the cave or whatever, he also lived forever, but he didn't have the staff. So it's actually not possible. Cassandra? Or maybe, yes, if you played with Alexios, then it would make sense. But actually the whole, if you either played Alexios or Cassandra, that doesn't really make sense, because only one of them could have lived forever. That's also weird, right? So many things doesn't make sense. They messed up with the story. That whole staff part is... yeah, I can only confirm that. He's getting too many tokens in my opinion. Ubisoft could always pull something out. Yeah, they could just revive Cassandra. Okay, get the stuff out. We will put Alexios in the cave instead. That was the plan anyway. I need more of these token dices, but I get no dices with a frame here. That's really bad. We need more dices with a frame. Jesus, only 2 tokens again. But I have 2 hands and he has no hands, so I get 4. He uses ignore. Okay. So he wasted his ability. He wasted? Oh no, he didn't waste it because he ignored my. Okay, he ignored my shields. I misinterpreted that.
This will do.
I don't think that's her daughter. Where did you read that? I don't think that's correct. Yeah, it's good. We will get 4 tokens. We have 10 already. I think we need 14. We need 14 for the maximum. Female Eivor like similar to male Eivor. Okay, now we have 15 tokens. And it's really getting started with the arrows, guys. Scotty's hunt is coming. Scotty's hunt is coming. Oh Jesus. Give me at least one more arrow. I believe we need one more. Come on, one more arrow. Jesus! I will do it anyway. He has 1 shield. I didn't do the counting yet, so...
This victory will
1.
be mine.
Very good.
He's killing me now with his god ability. I can't believe it. He's now killing me because I didn't get another arrow in 2 rolls.
You win.
Oh Jesus, I lost.
Try again.
Can't be. Okay, once again. So I lost just because I didn't get an arrow. That was really... That was bad luck. That was really bad luck. Yes, I will make a walkthrough, but I think the chat decided we will continue with Atlantis this weekend. I mean, we're pretty much split, but it would make sense to continue with the level 44 Atlantis underleveled. But I will definitely make Origins soon. If I could stream 2 times on a weekend, I would stream 2 times, but actually this weekend I can only stream once. Maybe next weekend I can stream 2 times and then we might do 2 streams. Or we could also use Tuesdays to stream another game. So we could quickly check like the Valhalla or the stuff and then do a game stream. No god ability. I mean, I could also just drop the idea of making a random update stream and just doing a little talk with you. I mean, you could just drop that and make Tuesdays a real game stream day. All those frames. You're so hyped for Atlantis. Okay. So a descendant of Cassandra means that she is just part of the bloodline. It's not the son or so. It's a grandchild or whatever. Or not the daughter. I mean. Give me more tokens. He's stealing so many. We will deal some little damage now, which is okay. Getting some poke shots. One back, we have 9 tokens, he has 10. It's also bad if he has so many, so we should steal more. Generate own tokens and steal tokens. I don't want to keep these axes. Skip that. He's dealing 5 damage to me. Bad ability. He has way too many tokens, so something really went wrong again. And he's stealing. So this time we have to get the arrows already. He has 11. Otherwise he might kill me. So let's pray for some arrows. Otherwise I might die. Okay, we get 1, 2. Now we have 4 dices. We need only 1 more arrow. We need only 1 more arrow. Okay, that's perfect. He has 2 stealing hands. That could hurt me. Because I have only 13. I get 2 tokens. Oh, Jesus Christ. So we have 6. We could make it safe and just... Yeah, we can only use that anyway. But it will work, because we have enough arrows. So no matter if he is stealing or whatever. I mean, we are playing first anyway.
This will be over soon.
Okay.
Well fought.
That's a trick. I've had enough. Okay. So we can participate in that Orlok stuff, in that challenge. We had to recruit another one, right? Recruit.
If you would have me, Eivor.
To me, warrior.
I believe they're going to make that on purpose, so that every week we'll lose 100 silver or so. So just buy all those jumps, Vikings. We need to reduce your cheated, glitched silver stacks. How many do I actually have? Inventory. I have only 4,700 left. I have 627. I've never spent any opal. I've never spent any of my tungsten to upgrade anything. I have some weird festival tokens, I don't know. Oh, I've never spent them from the winter festival, probably. Now they got removed or whatever. I have 537 titanium. Who can beat me on the titanium? I really explored the titanium run, the titanium farming with that. That's not so much, but 500 titanium is probably the most of everybody who's watching now, right? I mean, you can really reduce it. I spent like 200 or so already on just upgrading the Berserker set. Or I think I upgraded another set. I don't know which one, I can't remember. I think the mentor set, I upgraded the mentor set, I believe. And what do you have here? Another crap set.
Good day, good day.
What do you have today?
So we have the Haldofog banner. Ooh, nice. I could get all of them. Weekly selection, so many. They kind of changed it, right? They've put so many here now. I mean, they just put more here because they don't have the option to buy Olympian gifts. So that's also something which is totally missing. Instead of Olympian gifts, they simply give you more options. Because players run into the problem that they don't get any new gear offered. So the chances to get any new gear which you don't have already were so low that they simply had to increase it with 6. So that's also again a very poor fix of the store, right? I mean, you had only one item. Oh, the players don't get any new. Oh yeah, we didn't think about that. Okay, oh no, Olympian gifts. Oh, that will cost us like 10 days of development. Let's just increase it with 6 items. That will cost us 30 minutes to do. Okay, let's do it. It's definitely a decision and the easiest and cheapest way to fix these issues. They didn't think about it. I mean, it kind of fixes it, but in a very poor way. I can understand it. It's an economical decision to do that. They just milk everything out of the game, right? Spending as little development time as possible to fix stuff. And that's why there are still so many errors, because they don't think about it twice.
Have you got a contract
They just
for me?
fix it
My
with a
agents are
minimal
not meant to
approach,
undertake
and then sometimes, or oftentimes, they don't even
Remember,
fix it by
I
using
bet
only a
Zovola-
minimal approach.
I must take.
Go with your gods.
That's why we still had the God mode glitch so often here. It wasn't fixed in like 3 updates. They didn't manage to fix it. What did we actually have to do? We bought a Jumps Viking. We bought a Jumps Viking. We will definitely not do all the kills, because doing the kill challenges really sucks. Raid 5. Now that score. I want to have the time limited. I can already claim that. So that will most likely be 1. So we might win that community wise. Almost there. That's also fantastic showcase that people like to play the dice game more than doing assassinations. There was the crazy assassination challenge which weren't complete with 50,000 assassinations or so. Just wasn't completed. Was it 50,000? No, it was 50 million, I think. 50 million. And we didn't complete that. Perform kills by using a hammer. Okay. Perform any kind. 100. Yeah. It's too much. It's like too much. Did you know that when Assassin's Creed Odyssey was kind of new, the weekly quest also contained or required you to kill way more ships. So instead of killing just 5 or 10 Athenian ships, you were required to sink a total of 25 Athenian ships. And instead of killing 5 marksmen, you were required to kill 15 marksmen. So it was like triple the amount of enemies. Like 2 or 3 times the amount of enemies which we have now. It was now reduced because people didn't play so much anymore. And people complained it was too much. We don't want to spend like 3 hours to complete the quest. We only want to complete the quest after 30 minutes. So they reduced it. But at the beginning you had to sink like 25 ships, kill 15 marksmen, kill 25 strategists. That was a lot tougher. So only that kill challenges left. Then we will go for the contracts. Let's check out the contracts. Where are they actually? Here's one. I'm always trying to fast travel with the X button, not with the A button. Please haven't up, please. What? Please haven't up, please. Please haven't up, please. What? 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 Please haven't up, please. technically, we're still talking about Aya. Oh my god. Yeah, the stuff for the opals is really terrible. I didn't spend any opals yet. I mean, I would rather spend them probably on cosmetic stuff, because I like to have a nice looking settlement rather than having any crap looking gear or gear with crap stats. I also haven't farmed or collected a lot of these opals on the map. They are still lying around. These opals are just the opals I got. I think I got like 300 opals from that gear, or from the gift package I clicked on. So I got like a lot of opals from that.
Go, Sunan.
Where is that contract thing here? Okay. How do I always have to learn how to call my mount here in that game. Jesus, what a question. I definitely like Odyssey more than Valhalla. It's a better game in almost every aspect. And you see, there is so many unfinished and so little love in this game. Really, you see, like the developers didn't like this game as well. That's at least my perception, that the developers also didn't really like that game, because they did it so poorly, or there were some really bad decisions made by the head-offs in the Ubisoft company, and that was just the wrong decisions. I mean, you could have the best developers in the world, but if you have someone telling them, no, you have to do it that way, that you can have the best developers in the world, but it will not end up in a good game if there are bad decisions, people making bad decisions. I mean, they wanted to appeal
I need your eyes, my friend.
for the older AC fans, or let's say the ACs, the old AC games, not the old AC fans. I mean, not age-wise, you know what I mean. But for me, I think it's kind of, they want to stick to the past, and that's not progressive. They have to look into the future and what the series holds for the future. So that's like 10 steps backwards. So where's that contract stuff? Should be right here. Jesus. Useless Raven. I mean, is it really meant that I should search here around for 5 minutes to find that location now, because it's in some hut not exposed? I believe it is here, but I really want to see it. I want to know where it is. So that's the person. I mean, they replaced the Raven now with Odin's side, so I have to use Odin's side. You can get used to it, but you don't have to. I mean, we had 2 games which were so perfectly by using your Raven or your Eagle. Not Raven. We had eagles. We had eagles in Origins, and we also had eagles in Odyssey. That was perfect. And the reason why eagles and spotting enemies from the sky is so perfect is because you can see their moving patterns. You know where they are going. You can look at them. You can plan your attack, where the enemies are moving. Then you can sneak in from one direction where there are no enemies, because you know all their patterns, all their move paths, and so on. That is a very strategic element, which is also just not existing here anymore. So they thought, oh no, it's too stupid, we don't want your eagle to see everything through the walls. It's too easy, whatever, and so they remove a really important strategic part. It also makes it a lot harder. Where is that stupid
Survey the area, Sunan.
Where's he going? Where's that guy now? Jesus. I have to talk to him to get my opals, right? Here's my horse. Nice.
What do you
Where's that guy? He was like moving somewhere. Did I get my opals already? Did I get my opals already? Jesus, where's he going? He's that's the guy, right? I really don't like that. That's so stupid. And it's always the same. You have to go here, free some people, whatever. I don't know if I got my opals, and I don't even care. You can't even mark those guys from the sky, so you don't have a marker on them. You just have to rely on not losing them. And then of course new enemies. So wherever that guy is, it's ridiculous. It's just so trash. Like everything is so bad in this game. I don't even want to do the other contracts. Where are those other contracts? Here. Another contract. I'm done. Okay, thank God I'm done. I thought I had to talk to him. Yeah, Eagle Vision. That was the Eagle Vision. Yes. I mean, it had a purpose. It was a strategical purpose. And people argue, oh no, you don't want to see through walls. And what does Odin's sign do? It does exactly the same, but that's of course better, of course. Odin's sign is just a very poor replacement for it. And of course, you see that I cannot even use any weapons here. I have to use my fist or my food. Why? I mean, why? Is it because I'm using dual weapons? I'm using heavy weapons? Do I have to use a sword? Do I have to use a light weapon? I still can't do it. I still can't do it. I mean, I'm pressing the light attack, pressing the heavy attack. He's just kicking. He's just kicking. What about using your sword, ripping off a mercenary in a single strike? No way. Can't do it. There's a rip sheep. I just hit the sheep with my foot. I barely touched it. But of course the wolves are the same. So I want to have my other spare. They knock you off the horse because your horse, and that's a thing I can understand, because the horse is only in cruise mode, walking like with 10 kilometers per hour. Horse is like so slow that a wolf can actually attack it. Maybe that's even more realistic, because the horse is so slow then. Because in Odyssey the horse is way faster, which is actually good. Because here it's just totally slow and sucks. You can't proper mount the horse, but that's an issue in every AC game. I think only in Origins that was perfect. You could have always mounted your horse so quickly.
Aid me. Be my help.
Yes, there will be a Saturday stream, definitely. I haven't uploaded the thumbnail yet. I have to decide whether it is an Atlantis thumbnail or an Origins thumbnail. So we will not use the same thumbnail because we will either play the DLC or Origins. But I think it will most likely be the DLC on level 44. So anybody tell me that this combat is actually better? Where is that combat actually better? With the super speed attack, which are not real. Of course, it's not better. There was just one guy today wanting to tell me that the combat is actually better. It was a fanboy. I actually don't want to discuss with fanboys, right? He seemed to be kind of open. But it ended after 18 messages, it ended up in banning him. Because he was just a fanboy, as usual. No, I don't want to pick you up. I mean, if there's no way you can say that the combat is better if you have played both games. It is also not realistic because your movement speed is super fast. At the beginning it's too slow. In the middle part of the game it is exactly the speed with which these animations were recorded, and after that, like past level 200, the animations are superhuman and super fast. So they added a speed component which is crap. That speed component is like a MMO version of combat, where it really matters that you make your attacks in less frames. But here it doesn't matter, it's a single player game, come on. You don't have to speed up your attacks. So where's another contract here? Contract. I accepted 3. There should be another one. Did we already do that? No, we did 1 only, oder? We did 1, 2, did we 3 already? Did we do all the 3 contracts? I can't find any other. Can't find any other. Or am I missing something? I think I completed 3, right? Yeah, it's definitely better. Even in Origins it was already better. It's almost not debatable. So should we do anything else here in Valhalla? Should we actually do something? We have 2 hours 30 minutes. We could do something. I don't know if everybody of you played it. I haven't completed that that location, and that's a very interesting location actually. If you don't know Valhalla, if you still decide if you want to play it or not, that's I don't remember what it's exactly called, but it's an anomaly. I think it's Anomaly. So that's a location where the simulation is kind of broken, and where you skip to Lila. Go back to Odyssey. I just want to do one of these locations. I mean, I won't stream so long today anyway, so most likely maximum 3 hours, and we are 2 hours 30 minutes now. I'll just complete that location here. I'm not sure if everybody of you knows Valhalla or if you know these locations. Maybe yes, maybe no. I actually like these. It should be an easy one because it is in one of the starting regions. Oh, that's interesting. We don't do them with Lila anymore. We do them with Basim.
Let's see how these turned out.
So maybe that's a little spoiler here, but I won't tell you why. You have to figure it out yourself. Oh, his movement really doesn't look good. So Lila's movement was a lot better. So that's a really easy one, I believe. I've done much harder ones. I mean, it's a mini game basically, a kind of parkour mini game. There are some of these which are really high, really long, and really requires you to think. Wee, I almost fell off. Now we likely have to move that wall. It doesn't look right what it does here. Maybe I think we will, yeah. We'll now remove the wall and then highlight the other one. Okay, that kind of doesn't work. It's interesting. It's not as easy as I thought. So we can move that one here. That's interesting. So that ball is taking his energy from there. We have to use the other one to highlight that. Now we can move across it. It's a nice puzzle actually. It's also, when you don't like the base game, you may actually like those puzzles. For some reason I like the dice game more than the base game, and I also like those puzzles here a bit more because they are quite interesting. That's the only time when I really have to switch my brain on to do the game or to play the game, because that requires me to think about it. Anything else, any other part of the game does not require me to think about it. So I like those parts where I have to make some decisions which are in the dice game and so on. So that's weird. When we remove that, we will remove our way back. So that can't be right. So maybe it's just for irritation. It just doesn't matter probably. No, we have one more. We have to activate that one. So we have to do something with it. I cannot climb that pole. We need that one. That's interesting. I cannot climb that pole. Can I? Okay, I just wanted to try. Okay, just wanted to try. And we don't die, we are just here on a checkpoint or whatever. How can we solve that? We likely have to switch that. how do we switch it actually? We do that. Do we have to use any of these? I don't think we can use any of these. And now I know, of course, we have to highlight that one, and then we can move it, and then we can move the other one. Of course, it's easy. I just forgot how to do it. Many of the other puzzles also use it. So now we can move that, can go back, and move the other one as well. Just forgot it. It is a bit repetitive, but they're also different. They're totally different in their layout, and there are also some harder parts. I mean, that's a part of the puzzle that is really repetitive. You have to place something that you can access a switch or get back onto the normal platforms from using a switch. But it's interesting.
And here,
That's at least something where you have to think
fragment
about,
of an ancient
which I like.
memory.
A lot of people don't like these locations. Probably the same ones who love the Bane Cave, because they don't like to think about it. We have completed that Kildesberg, whatever. Do we do another one? Do you want to see a Cairn stone? Cairn stones are really bad. I don't know if we have a Cairn stone here. I have one here, and that's a ridiculously hard one. It's a really ridiculously hard one. I've also not found out how to get access to that gear. There's like 3 left in that location. I've completed them almost in every region, at least the wells. The wells is gear or tungsten. I have not found the key for that stupid house in Jorvik, and I have not found out how to get into that. I will show you that the stupidest Cairn stone on earth. I mean, there are maybe even harder ones, but I don't like that. No one answer which question, Galaxy. AC Valhalla comment is just pressing light attack. Yes, definitely. I second that. Especially when you have dual weapons. I'm dying. No. Oh, I survived. Or maybe they nerfed fall damage, maybe. That's the reason. I could see me dying easily. 700% critical damage. That was a build I used earlier, yes. I mean, you could do it with 750%. That is the Zeus build. The original Zeus build had 750%. So I can't even farm materials properly. So I have to unmount, I have to hit the stupid rock. I have to collect it, and I accidentally kill my horse. Great game. It's such a great game. I just wanted to collect materials and I accidentally killed my horse. Come on. I mean, you clearly see that I don't love this game, because maybe somebody could easily see over that. Okay, you killed your horse because you just put a spear into his belly. Okay. But come on. The reason I did that is because I wanted to farm materials without having to unmount. So where is that stupid Cairn stone? I also never understood why there are... I mean, that's a simulation. The whole world is a simulation. And so they put those animals, those shiny blue animals in the simulation. Make it look like an anomaly. Sometimes there's a bluish looking rabbit. Or a bluish looking deer or whatever. Horse died in one hit. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, like in Odyssey, the horse has like 3 million health. Wow, magic trees! We have a magic tree! Look at that, we have a magic tree. I mean, there are some of these in Odyssey, but I found many of those in Valhalla. I mean, even the tree in Odyssey was still sticking to the ground. There was like only one part sticking out. Now that tree was totally floating half a meter above the ground. Did I complete it? No, I didn't. Did you see the tree? Did you see the tree? Did I complete that? I did not complete that. You see there's a circle. I have to reach that height. So I haven't reached the proper height. It must be like way higher, but I can only use these stones. So I have to use these stones. How does it work? Okay, I have to move these, and it is just awfully stupid. So apparently I have to stack them all upwards, because do you see that red circle here? I have to reach that height. So it's really high. It's like here. I have to stack them all the way up here. It's ridiculous. So I have to put them all vertically. For some reason it works. Okay. And of course it must not fall, so. And the controls are so rubbish. I mean, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I have to tilt it, turn the camera, tilt it, whatever. I don't know. I think I have to reset it, and I have to use the very big one here. Then here. Does it work? Actually works. Just don't move it at all. Just release. Still not falling. But that means I still have to put those vertically. So I have to put those vertically. It doesn't work. It's not flat. I'm almost. Maybe that angle could work. That's a flat side. That's pretty much flat. It's pretty flat. Ah. And now the whole thing is falling down. Jesus. So I'm just going to reset those, because maybe it's easier when I reset them. Just reset them. They are put here vertically, because they are probably meant to be used vertically, so that you don't have to move them. Okay, reset them. Or maybe I have to use them first. Oh no, I tilted it. No. Maybe now the big one. It's working. It is working that way, actually. And could be. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Please. It's not high enough. You see that, right? We have to stick a bit out here. It's not high enough. When I put it here, it will probably not fall, but it's like a millimeter. Do you see that? I mean, why? I will just carefully, very carefully. I mean, I could maybe use that angle here. Maybe we'll put it right here into the edge, right here into that edge. But if it rolls down now, I think it's, oh Jesus Christ, that will never hold. And we have to turn the whole thing around. I'm so close to finish this, and it was really hard. At least I tried it like 10 times before. No! You see why so many people hate Cairn stones. Fancy hat, Jaden, thank you. So that is the ridiculous part. And then all those stones are messed around. So it's probably better to just reset the stones, because then they are aligned properly. So we'll just stack them. Okay, reset them again. You reset them again. You will just use it. Put it here, and it's always rolling. Put it here this time. We move it more to the center now. Of course. That is so ridiculous. I mean, I think I got it almost right. Just the last stone was a problem. Just the last stone was a problem. Jesus Christ. It was so easy last time. So the first three were so easy. 1, 2. Jesus. I don't want to move those stones at all, because I believe they are put into that direction on purpose. Okay, just press it really hard down. Okay. Okay, it's not so hard to place that stone here. Okay, that's looking really stable. He's almost really sunk in. Okay. Do you want to see me doing this? I believe it works. Oh, Jesus, but that's quite a gap now. Is it even high enough? No, that's quite a gap. That's quite a gap. Would it be better the other way around? I think it's perfectly aligned to the middle. I think it's perfectly aligned to the middle. Should be the exact gravitational center. Maybe a little bit more here. So what was wrong with that position? Game. What was wrong with that position? I think we had it the other way around. I think we had it this way. It's why is it now moving so stupid? I just want to have it completely vertically aligned. That looks good, to me at least. I don't know what the game thinks about that position. For me it looks good. And then we had this one. We placed it flat last time. Do it again. Should we just place that one vertically? I don't like to do that. I want to place it flat. I want to place that stone really flat. Is that the perfect gravitational center of that stone? It didn't even move. It didn't even move. Wow. So now it's not high enough. Is it even possible to place this one vertically? Is it even possible to do that? Is it even possible to do that? I don't think it's possible. It will just roll. It's not possible on that angle. Here, that's pretty flat. That's really flat. That's really flat. That's not so flat actually. It might actually work. I think the other angle is much flatter actually. When we put it just here, we will barely make it. We will just barely make it. A bit more to the right. Don't want. Jesus. It will just tilt or flip or whatever. You see, it will just flip. It will just flip. When I do that, it will just flip. No, it will fall. Of course it will fall. It always falls. That's the thing, it always falls. It's not possible. How is it possible with that stone? It's actually not possible. Maybe it's the wrong one. We should use that one first. Or we should put the lowest stone at the bottom. Oh, that looks good. I think that was not the intended way to do it. I think it was not the intended way to put that stone on top. But for some reason it worked. But it doesn't look as it was intended. Jesus Christ. It really doesn't look like it is intended to put the biggest one here or the bigger one on top. This is gonna make a half of the stream. Actually made it. I did it. Jesus. But you see how ridiculous it is. Yeah, how did I do it? I cheated it. I cheated the game. I cheated the system. I cheated those stupid Cairn stones. Here's another one I will never do probably. Should we do another Cairn stone? How does it not fall? Because I have the magic hat today and it doesn't fall. Cairn hacks. The magic sun hat. The sun whatever. She told Cassandra it happened to her. What? Okay, should we do another Cairn stone just for fun? Just for fun. I mean, we are 3 hours in. Not necessarily going to finish that Cairn stone, but why is Eivor not jumping? I should definitely do more Cairn stones. I mean, doing them on stream is way more fun than doing them alone. Really? I mean, you could laugh when it falls, and and when I break my desk, it's even cooler for you. So. Have you looked at red yet? What's red? Reader. Yeah, I looked at Reader. I mean, there are 6 items. I didn't even check what items exactly he had, because I don't really care. But I did the quests at Reader. So the 3 quests, or 2 quests, I don't remember if I did 3. Kind of looked that there were no more contracts. I didn't buy anything, because I never buy anything. Could check it again if you want my feedback. I can speak German. Yes. What should I say? I will say some sentence. I've thought about it. Every time I ask you what should I say and you don't reply. So I will just say a German sentence now. It will be a funny sentence, okay? Because when I translate it, you will think it's funny. It is actually not true, but ich esse gerne Kartoffelsalat, which translates to I like to eat potato salad. I don't even know if you have such a dish in US or in UK. But you always believe that we like to eat potato salad or stuff like that, or sauerkraut or whatever you... Actually, most of that stuff you refer as some traditional German meals or whatever. It's just the stuff you know from Bavaria. And Bavaria is just a small part of Germany, and it is not necessarily reflecting what we eat here in the northern part of Germany. So it's actually totally different. I really hate sauerkraut. I kind of like potato salad, but I don't do it myself. I prefer Greek salad, or just green salad, or noodle salad. I don't really like the potato salad. If it's well done, it's okay, but where is the Cairn stone? I'm not finding it. Here. I'm just running around doing nothing. I lost focus. Like I lost focus on Medusa. You're hungry now. Try sauerkraut, it's awful. Or Weisswurst. That white sausage which you just have to... Yeah, it's really... It's awful. Even the method how you eat that is disgusting for me. Actually don't want to pull that out and slurp it or whatever. It's disgusting. I don't like that at all. I don't like any of that Bavarian stuff. So we have to reach that level. I think I never tried that one. It looks like it needs to be turned upside. Doesn't look right. I mean, okay, we are under the circle. Bockwurst. Bockwurst is different from Weisswurst. You call it Sutzeln or whatever it is. It's awful. It's a disgusting way to eat stuff. So whenever you see any of those Oktoberfest stuff, it does not reflect the entirety of Germany. Please, that is just one small enclave which has an awful eating habit. It doesn't reflect to all of us, please. We eat it in Netherlands too, I hate it. But bockwurst is actually good. It is just a normal sausage which you put in your which you cook, and then you can eat it. But Weisswurst is really disgusting. I don't like it. I mean, that is hot dogs. I mean, bockwurst is hot dogs. Bockwurst is hot dogs. I don't think it is meant to be put up that vertically here, right? But I don't know how can I even reach that height without using that thing vertically. How can I even do that? Jesus Christ, it is so it is totally leaning to one side. Currywurst is good, yeah. How does that not fall? Do you see that magic gravitational force that is the dark matter that is putting that stone in place? Do you see the dark matter here? Which is putting that stone in place? I mean, now it's pretty flat. I could put something here on top. That would be a really cool Cairn if I can complete it. Maybe that is the first part I should use. Now we'll try to put it here on top. Maybe I should turn it around. Okay. Okay, I think I have to reset them again. Just release them, reset them all. Then that is likely the first part. So that is likely to be the first stone. Then we use that big one. Whatever. It's totally tilted. It's a totally tilted. Why is that stone lying there? Totally tilted. So, I mean that one looks so impossible because the ground is totally uneven. The ground is so uneven. Okay, that's quite okay. Now let's put the big one on top, and we have to. Do we have to turn it? I mean, we could maybe stack. Could we gain all the height with the small ones? I don't think we have enough small ones, even if we put every small one vertically. So we have to turn it again. Maybe we'll use the easier side first. I think that is a flat side. That's a flat. No, it's not really flat. Okay, let's turn it around again. So which one is the flatter side? It looks quite flat. But the first stone is like wobbling and it's round. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. It almost worked. Okay. What the hell is that? I don't have the feeling that I had the right starting position here. Maybe we have to turn it around here. Or maybe that is a vertical part? It could be. Yes, it looks like a vertical one. So if you ask me, I will put that vertically. And maybe... Can we even manage this stone here? Maybe we'll put it next to it. Maybe we have enough height when we put it next to that stupid stone. Or have it... Do we really have to use that underground here? Can we just build our tower just next to it and still reach the height? That would be a total cheat. Jesus Christ, I can't even move it properly now. Just want to move it back on top of the stone. Okay, carefully. It's tilting themselves. It's tilting by themselves. Jesus. Jesus. Are the controls on computer, on PC also so annoying for the Cairn stones? Or is it just a consoles thing? Oh, it holds actually in that position, and it's not too curved on top. We might try that one. It will never work. It will never hold. It actually did. Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at that. It is... how much is it bent, actually? It's like that. Easy. Next one. Is that a bigger one? Yeah, I think it's a bigger one. We'll easily reach it. With 3 stones. I need only 3 stones. That's an easy one. I need only 3 stones. I need only 3. I need only 3. That's perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. Come on. I mean, I need 4 stones. I need 4 stones, definitely. Do I have to use all my stones? Do I have to use them? Because that could be difficult if I have to place the last one. It looks good. It's still not falling. It's still not falling. Oh Jesus. I will place them flat on top now. Jesus. No. Jesus Christ. We need 4. What do we do with the other stone then? That's the easiest Cairn stone I've ever seen. It's the most beautiful one as well. It will be so cool if it holds now. It will be so cool. Jesus! But the first 2 are still standing. The first 2 are still standing. They are so stable. They hold together with dark matter. With special Isu dark matter. Let's just do it again. I mean, it's... Can we just not... Or maybe we will put one of these small ones in between. To get rid of this stupid angle here. No! No! Can I just reset that? Oh, that looks good. No. Jesus. How did I do that? I didn't remember the angle. Maybe this way? No. No. think it was different. I mean, we could also put it flat, but it's so round. It's so round shaped. It was really holding so well together here. Oh, that looks really good as well. Look at that. Oh Jesus, it's again so tilted. So tilted. It almost effortlessly put it on top. Now can we use one of those? Oh yeah, that will be perfect, because it will remove some of the tilt. So we will use it here to remove some of that stupid angle. And then we have a perfect flat building surface. Oh Jesus. Sir Isaac Newton is happy that fell. I just placed it again on top. Do you see that? That will be perfect. Then you will make it. With that one. It didn't even move a millimeter. It didn't even move. That is rock solid. Do I have to place one of them even? And we will just do it that way. That looks rock solid. Looks rock solid. Looking rock solid. Should I release the button? Should I release the button? Jesus. There's one stone left. Do you see that one stone left, guys? Do you see the one stone left? And I don't even have to use it. I can validate it by using 4. Perfect. Who actually needs 5 for that easy Cairn here in Hamptonshire? That's easy, man. Wait a second, guys. I just needed. There's still one lying here. Do you see that one lying there? Wait a second, guys. I'm happy. Oh Jesus. My excitement is contagious. Oh Jesus Christ. I actually think they are fun. I actually begin to like Cairn stones, but only when I do them on stream. Is there another totally impossible Cairn stone which we can complete with less stones than needed? There is one here. It's the head, the happy head, yes. I mean, I totally hated that one in Hamptonshire, but now it's really fun. Okay. My daughter had little problems, you know, no light on the toilet, it's so dark and whatever. Okay, another come on, one more current stone. It's like 3 hours, 18 minutes. I mean, someone in Discord wrote like he needed 40 minutes for the one in Hamptonshire. I think we beat that. I don't know where all the other Kernstone locations are because I haven't discovered most of them. So here in what's that region? Gloucestershire, that's also relatively high level, so it should be hard. Did I unmute? Yes. That's fun, we should do more Kernstones. Come on, Phobos, or whatever you're called here. Come on, stupid version of Phobos.
Now! Get the murdering heat!
You've done all of those, not one did I make me happy. Not one did make you happy, okay. I mean, I'm so happy because I think I defied the gravity in that game and defied the mechanics. I used one less stone than actually intended for that one. So, and the other one also didn't look like it was intended. And that makes me a bit happy that I break the way they designed those Kernstones. Oh, that's also a really stupid one. I remember trying that. I really remember trying that.
Go on.
That's also ridiculously
Try it
high.
yourself.
Look at that.
Eivor.
The stones are a lot smaller.
Come. Stand here and look out over the fjords.
Do we actually
my
have to
hand.
use the first one?
There you go.
We just put it on top and see
Never
what
been
happens.
so high.
I mean,
Your
it's looking
father
so
brought me
perfectly
here long
fit
ago,
here.
when we were just 19
So
winters.
perfect.
Together we stacked
And when we put it
stones
on
into
top, we are
cairns.
almost there.
These?
Yes. Think of this as a test of mind and wit. Stack the cairn stones high and wide into any shape you like.
How do I win?
You win by playing. And a quiet mind is your reward.
You win by
Let
playing.
the air and nature's beauty soothe you.
Yeah. Yes! Yes! It works! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that one! Isn't that a beautiful Kernstone? It is the most beautiful Kernstone ever. It's so beautiful. And we need one more or two more. I admit it. One of them took me like an hour. I was so angry. Oh Jesus, not! Don't fall. You're so close. I think it will fit. I think it will fit. Do you think that will fall? Will it fall or not? Will it fall? I don't think it will. I'm releasing the button now. Jesus! Jesus! Look at that! Okay, let's put the smallest one. Let's put the smallest one on top now. I mean, we can even put it flat. It will still work. Just put it on top here. Jesus. How many stones are left then? The big one. We didn't even use the big one. Look at that one. I'm the Cairn god. I'm the Cairn god. No, it will fall. Look at that! Look at that! Jesus! That is the most beautiful Cairn ever built. Jesus! Jesus Christ, look at that! Look at the big one! Look at the big one! Look at the big one! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Oh my god. Do you see that? Oh Jesus. Oh, we found an opal as well. That's great. I mean, I think last time I did that, I tried it for like 10 minutes and now I only needed 1 or 2. That's cool. Another one by using 1 less stone. Look at that. Look at the first one. Look at how the first one. The first one is the most amazing one. Like how it's placed, it is totally not possible. It's totally not possible. Jeez. And the last, I almost did it with 3. We have another one. World map. Maybe I should really complete Valhalla. I don't know where there are more Cairnstones. I don't have any. I don't see any. I would like to do more. I've completed all the ones which I hated. I don't know where. Okay, whatever. Cairnstone tutorial video. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's gravity. You have to look for the gravitational center. And if it's bigger, you have to move it, tilt it more to the one side or to the other side to, yeah, you know, to put it in even, to put it even. I don't know the words to, yeah, whatever. So that it's not tilted in a way. That's really cool. Really cool, guys. So I think I'm really tired actually today. We played a lot of Valhalla today, and for some reason, for the first time ever, I enjoyed playing Valhalla. Can you believe it? For the first time ever, I really enjoyed playing this game. We should do that more often, maybe. But on Saturday, we will definitely do some more Odyssey. Definitely, I promise. Thumbnail will be uploaded soon. I will have to create a new one for Atlantis, put some Atlantis stuff on it, and likely upload it tomorrow or latest on Thursday. Long stream will be like 5-6 hours on Saturday again. Hopefully not 8 hours. So if maybe we will do the same with Cerberus fight at the end, but I don't think that the Cerberus fight will be that difficult, because I expect us to level up very, very quickly during Elysium, so we likely hit level 50 by the end of Elysium, and then Cerberus will be no problem, hopefully. And Cerberus is also way easier than Medusa. Medusa just pulled me and ripped me apart, and I was still standing in the arena. Did you see that? It was totally whatever she did. It was Medusa just cheated on me last week. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed my glorious Kernstone skills. And yeah, thank you for all your donations. Thank you for the new members. And yeah, let's see you on Saturday. Have a good evening, guys. Oh, where's my mouse?